What is good, ladies and gentlemen? It's the boy Chris. I can't even know everything. Oh yes, ladies and gentlemen. Give me a minute. Nothing in the way here. Hey, okay. Yeah, I'm live to the WWE 2K25. So now I'm doing 2K Showcase, and I'm about to do Tamina.
We've come to the part of the showcase where we get to talk about Tamina. Ever since walking in WWE, shoulder to shoulder with the Usos, Tamina's alliance with this dynasty has never been in question.
I remember watching Monday Night Raw, and I seen Tamina debut with my brothers. It was a pretty cool, dynamic, right? Two of my brothers and Tamina.
Together, Tamina and the Usos helped each other navigate through a trial-filled first year in WWE, making sure they all survived together. In later years, Tamina has formed alliances with both Naomi and Nia Jax, honoring this family's connection. While Tamina has looked to create her own name in the industry, she has never missed a chance to acknowledge her place in this family either. Trained by Afa and Sika, the wild Samoans, Tamina was instilled with the same instincts that have carried each member of this family to wrestling glory. Her in-ring approach is similar to many in the bloodline, quick striking, high-impact attacks, and smothering holds. As capable with a super kick for a big splash as anyone else.
That's her dad. Her dad is Jimmy Superfly Snuka.
We are making history tonight here in St. Louis, the first ever women's Money in the Bank ladder match.
The following is the first ever women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Introducing first from the Queen City.
And Byron, Becky Lynch with a very astute point. I rip off arms. You can't exactly climb a ladder with no arms.
Next, from Scotland, Ireland, Becky Lynch.
To add to that, Michael, I talked to Becky earlier and I asked, are you nervous about this? She said, yeah, I'm a little nervous, but I'm more excited than anything because I get to be part of history.
Becky Lynch, the first woman drafted to SmackDown. First SmackDown Women's Champion. Can she become the first Miss Money in the Bank?
Or you can feel the excitement the moment they brought out the...
There's a big fight coming. Tamina, perhaps the most dominant superstar in this match.
And I guarantee she is not fazed by taking on 4 different opponents in a ladder match.
From the Pacific Islands,
Mella is money, and she is as confident as ever.
Natalya, another superstar who walks into this match thinking she has legacy on her side tonight. Charlotte, Becky Lynch, Tamina, Natalya, all with a chance to make history. All with the opportunity opportunity to be called the first ever Miss Money in the Bank.
The revolution that became an evolution only continues in the women's division. One of these women will climb the ladder and earn the opportunity of a lifetime.
Come on.
And looking at the playing field, the majority of these women want to utilize their submission offense to put opponents away.
Tapping someone out won't win this match, but these women should not shy away from using the biggest weapons in their arsenal. We've heard Becky say she's going to rip arms off tonight. You can't exactly climb the ladder with no arms.
Remember, the first woman to climb the ladder and retrieve the briefcase will become the first ever Miss Money in the Bank. No countouts, no disqualifications in this match.
Everybody is coming in with a different strategy, but remaining close is the key. Luck is going to play a part, but you'll increase your odds if you stay close to the ladder and close to the briefcase. Charlotte clearly not thinking much of her opponent right here. Just defiantly fighting off her opponent.
You know, we can stay here, guys. Is there anyone more intimidating in this group than Tamina?
It could be a coming out party for Tamina. This is her time to live up to her family's legacy.
If Tamina wins the contract, it guarantees her first title opportunity in over 2 years.
More than an opportunity, it pretty much guarantees Tamina will become the next women's champion. One-handed. Onto the turnbuckle. Overhead suplex.
And she's out of the ring. Remember, no countouts in this one.
Come on.
Three second-generation superstars competing in this match. Carmella, Charlotte, and Tamina. And Natalya, of course, a third-generation superstar. Women bred to these kind of moments.
Any of these women will add a significant chapter to her legacy if she can become the first Miss Money in the Bank. What goes up must come down, and it sure as hell did right there.
This beating is taking its toll on her.
Lynch looking confident as ever delivering that attack. The crowd is going absolutely crazy right now. They know this could be it.
That intimidation factor of Charlotte getting a bit challenged there.
Carmella showed that she can be a brutal competitor on that exchange.
She's headed out of the ring. Countouts are not a factor for her.
Gentlemen, this is what I believe we refer to as mudhole stomping.
A contract that can change lives hanging above the ring. Probably the most profitable opportunity in our sport. 15 out of 17 superstars have successfully cashed in the Money in the Bank contract.
A surprise cash-in has only failed once, and the other failed cash-in was awarded to a week in advance. You are almost certain to become the next SmackDown Women's Champion if you grab the contract tonight. Maybe this isn't a good position to go for it. That certainly seems to be having trouble up there. Lynch has a hold of the briefcase.
Might be Becky's best chance right here.
Tugging and grabbing and doing everything to get it down.
Game, set, match. This one's over, fellas.
Oh, man.
What you just saw is why we say Charlotte is genetically superior.
Yeah, undeniable athleticism from the Queen. Can it pave her way to the top of the ladder?
Why Becky fights back.
No safe haven in this match. These ladders can be your best friend or your worst enemy. There's no allies in this match. It's everyone for herself.
There is no room for friends when history's being made. Not when you can go down in the record books as the first.
Come on, dude. No. Damn it. I hate when
Charlotte, Becky Lynch, Tamina, Carmella, Natalya, all with a chance to make history. All with the opportunity to be called the first ever Miss Money in the Bank.
The revolution that became an evolution only continues in the women's division. One of these women will climb the ladder and earn the opportunity of a lifetime. Man, strong with such force. The whole ring is rattling.
A contract that can change lives hanging above the ring. Probably the most profitable opportunity in our sport. 15 out of 17 superstars have successfully cashed in the Money in the Bank contract.
A surprise cash-in has only failed once, and the other failed cash-in was alerted to a week in advance. You are almost certain to become the next SmackDown Women's Champion if you grab the contract today.
The dangerous setting for all these superstars. Ladders are everywhere. Each competitor is only limited by their imagination.
Your head has to be on a constant swivel. Ladders will be used as weapons. Anything can happen to get that briefcase.
Tamina landing heavy offense on Charlotte.
Charlotte thought tonight would be an ascension to her throne. Tamina's here to ruin that dream.
3 second-generation superstars competing in this match. Carmella, Charlotte, and Tamina. And Natalya, of course, a third-generation superstar. Women bred for these kind of moments.
Any of these women will add a significant chapter to her legacy if she can become the first Miss Money in the Bank.
Not a good spot to be in. That move is a thank you shot. So confident in the queen.
Yes, Becky's trademark brashness continues to serve her well in this one. At the top, something major's about to go down.
Is there anyone more intimidating in this group than Tamina?
I've said it before, it could be a coming out party for Tamina. This is her time to live up to her family's legacy.
If Tamina wins the contract, it guarantees her first title opportunity in over 2 years.
More than an opportunity, it pretty much guarantees Tamina will become the next women's champion.
She's now looking a bit worse for wear.
Charlotte looked as brutal as ever on that exchange.
You can feel the resentment building with each stop there.
Damage inflicted.
The offense catching up with her now.
Yeah, Tamina displaying a higher level of aggression.
What you just saw is why we say Charlotte is genetically superior.
Yeah, undeniable athleticism from the queen. Can it pave her way to the top of the ladder? We're getting a little too close for my comfort, guys.
And she may be cunning, but even the veteran Lynch didn't have that attack scouted.
My beautiful Carmella looking to push the advantage after that.
A quick reversal from her. Whip back into the ring.
From the apron.
Tamina's absolutely
No! Every time I fucking try to do something, like fucking reverse, fucking blocking or reverse it.
This new generation of female superstars are providing yet another milestone moment here. Tamina, Charlotte, Carmella, Natalya, and Becky Lynch have to climb the ladder and retrieve the briefcase. Become the first ever Miss Money in the Bank.
On the top.
Contract that can change lives hanging above the ring. Probably the most profitable opportunity in our sport. 15 out of 17 superstars have successfully cashed in the Money in the Bank contract.
A surprise cash-in has only failed once, and the other failed cash-in was alerted to a week in advance. You are almost certain to become the next SmackDown Women's Champion if you grab the contract tonight. The whole match is literally in the palm of their hands.
Remember, the first woman to climb the ladder and retrieve the briefcase will become the first ever Miss Money in the Bank. No countouts, no disqualifications in this match.
Everybody is coming in with a different strategy, but remaining close is the key. Luck is going to play a part, but you'll increase your odds if you stay close to the ladder and close to the briefcase. No safe haven in this match. These ladders could be your best friend or your worst enemy. There's no allies in this match. It's everyone for herself.
There is no room for friends when history is being made. Not when you can go down in the record books as the first Miss Money in the Bank.
Now get it in the way of me.
Not a whole lot you can do with a butt wing, guys.
Oh, that hurt right to the kidney.
Golly. Oh, man, inverted backbreaker. Ow.
Getting ugly in there.
Out of control.
Nothing was being held back with each of those strikes. Forced to the outside. Not a good predicament to be in.
Wearing off their desk. Look into the thought process here.
I don't think it's anything good.
I don't know if it's anything I can watch. Tamina not caring that Becky's a fan favorite. The crowd's adulation is meaningless. What matters is the contract suspended above the ring. Tamina's been showing so much dominance in this match.
Is there anyone more intimidating in this group than Tamina?
Let's say it before. It could be a coming out party for Tamina. This is her time to live up to her family's legacy.
If Tamina wins the contract, it guarantees her first title opportunity in over 2 years.
More than an opportunity, it pretty much guarantees.
Liv brings down the briefcase.
Do not you say look at Becky. Do not you say look at Becky. Do not you say look at Becky.
Charlotte, Becky Lynch, Tamina, Carmella at the top.
Yes, mother. Because I'm live streaming right now. I'm live streaming, Bob.
Yeah, all with a chance to make history. All with the opportunity. He called the first ever Miss Money in the Bank.
Oh my God. What, Mama? Well, I'm live streaming right now. Mama, I am not loud. How can you hear me? Mama, how can you hear me? You say you couldn't hear me. Mama, you said you couldn't hear me.
I have never said I couldn't hear you.
Yes, you did.
Well, I can hear you now.
Jesus.
The revolution that became an evolution only continues in the women's division. One of these women will climb the ladder and earn the opportunity of a lifetime. No safe haven in this match. These ladders can be your best friend or your worst enemy. There's no ally. Flying.
Short clothesline hits its mark. Tamina landing heavy offense on Charlotte.
Charlotte thought tonight would be an ascension to her throne. Tamina's here to ruin that dream.
Mudhole stomping. You have to imagine the disdain it takes to repeatedly stomp someone like that.
Tamina not caring that Becky's a fan favorite. The crowd's adulation is meaningless. All that matters is the contract suspended above the ring. Tamina's been showing so much dominance in this match. Ladders in position. Gonna make the climb.
And looking at the playing field, the majority of these women love to utilize their submission offense to put opponents away.
Tapping someone out won't win this match, but these women should not shy away from using the biggest weapons in their arsenal. We've heard Becky say she was going to rip arms off tonight. You can't exactly climb a ladder with no arms.
She set the ladder up dead center.
On the prize now. No muss, no fuss on that delivery. Someone clearly doesn't want this match to go on much longer than it has to. The longer this goes, the more likely we can see the crowd crash back to the canvas. Natalya has a grip on the briefcase.
Natalya's gonna do it. She's gonna do it.
Have to move fast. Time is of the essence.
No, kendo stick wrapped around the head.
Gets driven into the corner.
The contract that can change lives hanging above the ring. Probably the most profitable opportunity in our sport. 15 out of 17 superstars have successfully cashed in the Money in the Bank contract.
A surprise cash-in has only failed once, and the other failed cash-in was awarded to a week in advance. You are almost certain to become the next SmackDown Women's Champion if you grab the contract tonight.
The patience of Charlotte being tested there, but as we know, she can get mean real quick.
Yes, Carmella's clearly setting out to prove just how untouchable she really is. Planted face first. And Carmella with a takedown, looking for a code of silence submission. It's locked in.
Might tap here, not that it'll matter.
Still has to hurt a lot, though. He's not going to settle for this. She's doing whatever she can to escape, and she does.
second-generation super.
What you just saw is why we say Charlotte is genetically superior.
Yeah, undeniable athleticism from the Queen. Can it pave her way to the top of the ladder? Oh my gosh!
Taking a little tour of ringside, and I guess we're one of the pit stops.
Tamina's absolutely wrecking shop on Natalya, making sure the veteran won't have the strength to climb a ladder at all.
Goes under the ropes and into the ring. Tamina, she's thinking big. Just rubbing salt in the wound now. Lighten up the chest, and now
Straight to the knee. Oh, runs right into the table.
stops the kick. Clothesline.
Up for the electric chair, down for the drop.
We got a little tandem offense in our future. Money in the Bank briefcase still hanging high. This is what it's all about. The opportunity of a lifetime.
What are you willing to do? How much can you sacrifice to be the first Miss Money in the Bank?
And Becky gets caught by an effective attack there.
Yeah, but when ladders are part of the match, you really can't expect anything less.
Lift it up. What's next?
Not exactly what she planned to have happen
No, yeah.
to her during this match, but she knows what kind of fight she's in now. That is, if she can remember where she is.
She should have had a plan for this, Corey. This has gotten way out of hand.
Victory's literally within reach here.
Slow and steady won't win the race in this situation.
Tamina has it.
Fingertips away from winning the contract.
Straining to get this thing. Flair delivering the chop. Followed by a natural selection. Bye-bye, Carmella. I don't think she'll be climbing a ladder after that.
Uh-oh.
Face first.
Oh, got her with quite the shot there.
Oh, man. And I think that just busted her open.
And knew what was coming there. An impactful display of offense we just witnessed there.
Down in the basement with a drop kick.
She's been pushed past her limit here.
Yeah, I don't know how much longer a good defense will even matter at this point.
History on the line. Guaranteed championship opportunity. Nothing but carnage happening in this one.
5 women fighting for their key to destiny. Willing to go through hell for it. I'm getting dizzy just watching. Incoming.
Heading to the outside now. Setting up the ladder, center of the ring.
Definitely the spot you want to put it.
Ladder set right in the middle of the ring. Starts to climb, but needs to move quickly.
Oh, man.
Hands on, but can't quite grab it.
This is a risky play, but could be the only opportunity in the match.
Charlotte with a limited win.
Oh, look at Becky. Down she goes. Right into the disarmer.
She's gonna tap.
And she breaks her own submission hold. We don't see that often.
That can either psych out her opponent or come back to bite her.
She's reaching up and trying to unhook as fast as she can. Becky Lynch got it locked in. Submission over the disarmer here. Disarmer by Lynch. She's trapped in the submission. This won't cost her the match directly, but it could do it. And she lets go of the hold.
Maybe she didn't like the leverage or grip she had on that submission, Cole.
Springboard.
Boom.
Becky's hope to reclaim her women's championship is looking a whole lot bleaker now.
The roar of this crowd has been building, and they are at a fever pitch right now.
You can feel the anticipation growing with every second that ticks past in this match. Super kick finds the mark.
Head up that ladder. Center of the ring. This is the chance. Could be the only one.
I assure you, this is even harder than it looks.
Come on.
Trying to fumble around too much here.
Big opportunity for Carmella. Can she pull it down?
It's within arm's reach. Just needs to capitalize.
It'll be tough to stop this victory from happening now.
Impossible.
And she denies Charlotte.
She's pumping herself up, reaching out for that burst of energy.
Ooh, a vicious shot right to the dome.
And the damage is just going to keep on coming if you can't find the defense for this.
Forearms from the second rope.
Driving down.
Well, there she goes.
It looks like she wants to take this match outside.
And a stiff shot to her core there.
Becky Lynch rolls through, and she's got the disarmer.
And look at her giving up. She's quitting, but it doesn't save her from the hold here. Under the ropes and back into the ring.
Another drop.
Boom, utilizing the unforgiving steel of the ladder.
Wheelbarrow face buster. Being carried around now. Down on the windpipe. And she's positioned perfectly in the center of the ring now.
That core
I go
area
out
really
to
getting
me.
hot.
I go out to me every fucking time. Like, shit.
Hooked up.
Fisherman suplex. And now she's making it to the top rope here.
From the top.
Lynch has got it.
It's got to be a matter of seconds before she can tap out all she wants. It's not going to put an end to the suffering. Big form.
She manages to reverse it.
Top of the ladder. Ouch.
And this has quickly become a match to be remembered.
Classic in the making. How in the world is it going to end?
Counter from Tamina.
And she heads out to the floor. Obviously was in need of a breather.
Center of the ring. Carefully setting up the ladder.
In the corner now. She doesn't want to stay there.
And that was a precisely measured attack.
Up the ladder now. Let's see if this is right for the picking.
She's grabbing at the prize now.
Looks like scaling the ladder was the easy part of the job. Unhooking the prize is the big challenge.
Made it to the top. Now it's about. That's it. Tamina has the briefcase. Tamina is Miss Money in the Bank. The winner of the Money in the
Das Lu Tong 5-2. Any member of this family that enters the professional wrestling business knows about the expectations that are going to be on their back. They know about the prestige that their very name carries. They know that those who came before them have accomplished so much. Bearing the weight of those legacies can prove to be way too much for almost anyone. But that was never the case for Jimmy and Jey Uso. Jimmy and Jey Uso looked to be stars from the very start, constantly evolving their look, style, and offense as they progressed in their careers. Face paint and war dances would fade away, and the two would embrace the day one-ish mentality, looking to punish opponents and send them to the Uso Penitentiary. The Usos are 8-time WWE Tag Team Champions. The Usos have main evented WrestleMania after initially fighting for a mere spot on the card. The Usos were the premier team of the 2010s. The Usos are the greatest team of all time. Jimmy and Jay are poetry in motion, each knowing what the other is looking to do next, each using every bit of savvy they gained growing up in professional wrestling to keep their edge. And sure, in recent years, it's been difficult between the two. Jimmy did cost Jay his match at SummerSlam against your tribal chief, Roman Reigns. After months of the anger building between the two, Jimmy and Jay ended up as the first two entrants in the 2024 Royal Rumble match, bringing things to a head. But even that moment wasn't enough to settle the issue, and so they would fight again at WrestleMania 40. Jey Uso truly became main event and found his inner yeet, even adding another tag team championship with Cody Rhodes as his partner. As your wise man eventually would suffer as well, Jimmy found himself betrayed by Solo Sikoa and unceremoniously dumped out of Solo's version of the Bloodline. When Jimmy and Jay are a tag team, they are pure art. They are the reason for the resurgence of tag team wrestling's popularity over the last 15 years. And perhaps, oh, perhaps, their grandest moment came during the 2017 Hell in a Cell, when they would lock horns with perhaps their greatest opposition ever, The New Day. From July to October of that year, the SmackDown Tag Team titles would change hands 4 times between the two teams, both looking for ultimate bragging rights. The Usos' connection as twins always gave them an upper hand with most teams. But the New Day had their own trick, utilizing the Freebird rule to allow any 2 of the 3 members to compete in any match. Jimmy and Jay could never know for sure who the opponents would be, with a different game plan needed for each iteration. With nothing clearly settled after 4 months, the New Day would offer to defend inside Hell in a Cell. And the Usos
inside Hell in a Cell. One of my favorite pay-per-views right here.
Don't you dare be sour! Clap for your world-famous 4-time champs and feel the power! It's a new day, yes it is!
Are you prepared to kick off Hell in a Cell with the 4-time tag team champions?
The following contest is a tag team Hell in a Cell match, and is for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship, and accompanied by Kofi Kingston at a combined weight of 490 pounds, the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, Xavier Woods and Big E, the New Day.
Well, I can't say that I'm ever prepared for a man swiveling his hips and playing the trombone on the way to the biggest fight of his life.
This is our first Hell in a Cell match of the night. The New Day actually requested this match to defend their tag titles.
Who would have thought 4 months ago when the rivalry began that it would end once and for all inside Hell in a Cell?
New Day about to make it evident that the time for fun and games is over. This is the first time that tag titles will ever be defended inside Hell in a Cell.
And at a combined weight of 493 pounds, Jimmy and Jay, the Usos.
Tonight in Detroit, the Usos welcoming New Day into the penitentiary. This is going to be like a Chow Hall beatdown.
In every sport, you hear about super teams. Well, tonight, we're seeing two super teams of the modern era. This is going to be special.
Tornado tag rules here, gentlemen. 2-on-2 as Kofi is going to be locked outside the structure.
Pinfall submission needs to happen in the ring, but we all know this fight's going to go everywhere before that happens.
So that's what it's all about, the tag team titles. Remember, this match is under Tornado tag team rules.
Takedown, got the shoulders down.
Quick kick out.
Able to get that shoulder up so quickly. What a statement.
The Usos and the New Day have had such a back-and-forth competition within the tag team division.
Looking to seal the deal, guys.
Oh my, how in the world did he... The cell door is locked. First of two Hell in a Cell matches tonight in Detroit. This is the 20th anniversary of this barbaric match. The Usos and the New Day must be prepared for pain. Remember, this match is under Tornado tag team rules. A 2-on-2 match where the pinfall or submission has to happen inside the ring. In the Hell in a Cell, no tags, no countouts, no disqualification.
The Usos and the New Day came into this match expecting and prepared to raise the bar, raise the level of competition, and make history. This is going to be unforgettable.
Usos
I don't care. Come on.
challenging the New Day for the SmackDown Tag Team titles. New Day chose this Hell in a Cell match. Very heated rivalry at the top of the Tag Team division. So many amazing matches between these two teams. They said it this past week on SmackDown. No matter where we are, we put on a show.
The Usos and New Day have a unified goal to raise the bar of tag team competition, to bring the division to a whole other level.
You know, in basketball, they talk about super teams. Well, these two teams are the proverbial super teams in WWE.
Suplex!
I have a feeling the Usos' objective was to send the New Day to the hospital.
Well, two teams so familiar with each other, some innovation with weapons almost becomes a necessity.
This cell is meant to contain all these superstars, but that's not to say this cell can't inflict unimaginable damage on those who step inside. We're going to see these teams tap into their barbaric nature.
20 years of Hell in a Cell, and this structure still surprises me with the way it can torture every part of your anatomy.
All the talking we've heard leading into this match, we've heard the Usos call the New Day, quote, 3 clowns on a tricycle.
Look, the Usos love the trash talk, but they deliver. And don't act like the New Day don't throw verbal jabs either. We have Big E.
You're covered. We can have a new champ here. Usos and New Day going at it inside Hell in a Cell. And Jey Uso sent outside the ring, and now the New Day on the attack. Big E, as aggressive as I've ever seen him here tonight. And Xavier Woods now with toys, kendo sticks in hand.
And it's about to get more aggressive, more vicious, more barbaric. I've never seen this vicious of a side from the New Day.
It's what Hell in a Cell does to you.
Oh, now with the kendo sticks, Xavier Woods unloading. Well, you're seeing it, Byron. Hell in a Cell makes you do some awful things. Just attempting to survive, attempting to win.
Do whatever you want, punish however you want. Right now, that seems to be the mission statement of the New Day in order to retain the SmackDown Tag Team titles.
And that's what it's about, proving you're the best in one of the most insane environments in WWE today. The New Day have just changed the whole complexion of this match. I don't know if I've seen New Day go to these lengths before.
Well, no time to be a jovial bunch when you're in a cell, Michael. Tonight, it's not about entertainment.
Roll up here. He got the shoulder up in time.
These one counts are going to get harder and harder to kick out. Talking to Xavier, he told me the one thing the Usos have taught us is that we have to embrace a more lawless culture here in WWE. A more lawless culture in this rivalry.
And that could be the reason the New Day chose to have this match in the Hell in a Cell. It's been such a chaotic rivalry. They're pinned to decide the championship. And the champ can't keep the shoulders down.
It's hard to believe, but it looks like he still has some gas left in the tank. Maneuvers out. Oh, God.
The suplex. Oh, that got turned around on Woods. The Usos and the New Day have been trading title reigns for the majority of the year now. This, the contractual rematch for the Usos. If they lose, the Usos won't get another opportunity for the titles as long as the New Day are champs.
And just being around the Usos, it's not only about winning the tag team titles, it's about stripping the New Day of everything that made them popular with the WWE Universe. It's about making sure the New Day never competes again.
It's never been just about the title, Saxton. It's about these two teams wanting to claim supremacy for themselves.
Has the champ pin. Is this it? And the champ gets free at one.
Kicking out now sends a very clear message.
Nice takedown. Stacked him up. The champ in a very bad way.
It's time to catch that second, maybe even third wind.
Super kick. Good night. Jimmy on his way to the top rope. Super kick. Here's the pin. Title could be decided.
That's an unusual decision.
Maybe looking to deal some more damage first. Super kick. And now he gets back into the ring.
Jimmy laying down the gauntlet for his opponent.
And Jimmy Uso clearly ready for a fight here.
Here we go again. He made his point. Concentrate on the match instead of everything outside of it. Bang! He finds a counter. And Jimmy and Big E slugging it out middle of the ring. This has been a vicious, brutal match between two of the great tag teams today.
Here comes Jey Uso into the fray alongside of his brother.
Bang! Double super kick.
And the Usos now looking for that patented Uso splash from the top rope.
Uso splash! The cover to win the tag team titles, and Woods handcuffs it all, breaks it up.
At the last possible second, Xavier Woods saving this match for his team.
Credit to Woods for his never say die attitude. But
Xavier Woods is outgunned right now. And look at Woods still fighting back.
Yeah, with the handcuffs. Using the handcuffs as a weapon.
That's smart.
And Woods now down. And trying to still fight back. What heart from Xavier Woods.
That Hart may not have much more fight left. Jimmy and Jay back up to the top one more time.
Usos splash in stereo. The cover. The Usos win the tag team titles.
Here are your winners and the new SmackDown Tag Team Champions, the Usos!
We're gonna do my rise, y'all.
Let's go! The beast is out the cage. You know I own that stage. We knock the competition out and make them go insane. My head is in the game. I make them feel the...
First things first, you're going to explain just how the hell you got in here.
Chase got us in, right?
That's right.
Yeah,
I'm
Chase got us
Chase.
in.
Used to train here a few years back.
Yeah.
Still think I got a raw deal. Before that, I was a popular minor league mascot named Ribby. Ring a bell?
I have...
Well, I still had my old badge. Plus, it helped that I kept in touch with Todd, the security guard. Good guy.
Really?
Freaking Todd!
Yeah,
We're here to show Mutiny just how great
Is Shawn Michaels still here?
None of them are here.
I told you this was a bad idea.
Wait.
You won't regret.
Just remember if this were...
Yeah, I told y'all. Chase go, bro. Hey, Todd is a good dude, man. Todd is a good dude, man. Bro, if I was ever on Mari, I would be on like this. Like, Mari, that ain't my baby. In case the 3-month-old Rashad, Chris, you're gonna knock the father. I told you, bitch! I told you, bitch ass. I told you, bitch
I'm
ass.
happy you two came in today. Lexus and Jason were just telling me they wanted some real competition. But I guess you'll have to do.
Oh, okay, come here.
Kidding!
Yeah.
Let's see what those Raw and SmackDown GMs were so interested in.
Come on. Get the real damage.
I don't know if I'll be sharing this footage with the bosses.
Hey, now I can reverse.
Hey, Chase! Maybe you should chase after a new career. I got a million of them.
Here you big dick. Get off me. Hey, yo, Chase. Yeah, Chase, come on.
Tag is in.
Here we go. We call this. Alley-oop. There you go. Fuck you, bitch.
Can we pick up the pace? I just remembered that I have to pick up Bailey's dry cleaning.
Haha.
You two are making Lexus and JC look like wrestling gods.
Tag was made.
Come on, get that team in here.
My new Mutiny business cards are gonna be amazing. We're talking next level.
Here we go with the Z punch. Here we go. Z.
Have you thought about tagging out permanently?
Here we go. Flip mode. Come on, bitch. Here we go. Call this with the super kick. Fuck
You two were supposed to be hot free agents? I don't get it.
Oh, cow! What I put in there? Yeah. Superman punch out. Here we go. There we go. No problem with the big OGPP.
Not gonna lie, this beat's working for Miz. But that's not saying much. Every Tuesday I had to clip his toenails. Am I oversharing?
Tag was made.
Did you notice my new black suit I got? Just trying to fit that whole rebel mutiny vibe. Is it working? I've seen more impressive moves in a slow motion replay.
One, two. Tag is good.
I have a whole bunch of ideas for how we can freshen up NXT. Bringing back the shaky cam every time someone gets hit. 3 cuts per second. Bailey and KO are gonna love it.
Here you go. Flip mode. You gotta hit him with the flip mode. Hit him with the flip mode. Hit him with the flip mode.
We call this the Performance Center, not the flop around center.
Ooh.
One, two. That's 3.
What? Oh, I gotta get it.
I'm happy you two came in today. Like
Alright,
Sister
you know,
Chase, you were just telling.
I'm gonna end this live stream. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on